there, it's Sarah, and this week I'm going to be bringing you to Lake Tahoe. Now I've connected with the local experts in tourism, things to do, eat, and see here in this area, and I'm going to be sharing it all in this video. This is America's largest alpine created lake. The water was created by a glacier, and that's why it's so beautifully blue. This is the biggest attraction here, but there's so much more to do all year round. So join me as I show you all the things to do here in South Lake Tahoe. Let's go. Now the easiest way to get here from New York is to take the JetBlue flight. They are the only airline that offers daily direct flights from NYC to Reno Lake Tahoe area. Once you get off the plane, hop on the South Tahoe Airporters Shuttle. It's a 1 hour and 15-minute ride straight from the airport to Lake Tahoe, and you'll get there before you even know it. I recommend spending about 4 to 5 days so you get the full experience, and if you're looking for a cheaper way to see it, I recommend doing a midweek stay, and that's when the hotel prices will be lower. You should come during shoulder season, so right in between the summer and winter, there's still a lot going on, and it's kind of like you're local because there's barely any tourists there, so you get to experience everything, but with way less people. Now during my stay here in Lake Tahoe, I'll be staying at the Black Bear Lodge. This is a rustic cabin style boutique luxury hotel. They have 4 cabins on property and 5 guest houses inside their main lodge, and I'm lucky enough to be staying in one of their cabins. The bedroom has a fireplace in these cabins. Seriously, after spending a night with a fireplace in my bedroom, I really don't think I can go back to living in a normal room. Best night sleep ever. This place is super romantic. I see a lot of couples, and then there's just me right here just enjoying my fireplace like a real champ. The Black Bear Lodge is ideally located moments from the shores of the famous Lake Tahoe and the slopes of Heavenly Mountain, which is a world-class ski resort. It's also walking distance from some of the best restaurants in town, so you really don't need a car here. I'm gonna be taking a Lime bike around, and that's how I plan on getting around, but of course Ubers are available and cabs, whatever you prefer, you can do it. My favorite thing is their in-house spa, and they also have a hot tub on the property, which I'll be doing later. Obviously, how can you resist a hot tub? So I'm excited to stay here. Now let's go check out some other things to do here in Lake Tahoe. It's gonna be a fun day. Okay, I'm gonna be taking Lime bikes all around town. This is one of the easiest and also most healthy ways to get around instead of taking an Uber. Let's go do it. So I had to add money onto my app. All I have to do is hit scan to ride right here. I scan this barcode, and then I can unlock the bike. Love it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to the beach. We're gonna check it out. I'm here at Ski Run Marina Village, and this is a beautiful beach here in South Lake Tahoe with white, soft, powdery sand, and of course you get the classic view of the crystal clear Aqua Blue Lake. It's a great place to come and relax. The other great thing about Ski Run Marina Village is that they have tons of activities that you can do and rent while you're here, like stand-up paddleboard, kayaking, jet ski, boat rentals, or this weird go-kart bicycle thing that I'm sitting in. I have no idea what this is, but when you come here, you can do it if you want. While you're here in Ski Run Marina Village, a great place to go for dinner or lunch is the Riva Grill. This is a lakefront, upscale American restaurant with an interior that's designed to be looking like a Riva boat. Now, if you've never heard what a Riva boat is, it is an upscale speedboat. They only make about 20 of these every year, and they cost about $200,000. While you're dining here, my little insider tip is to ask for outside seating, and if you go during sunset, it's so beautiful. And of course, like when you're visiting Tahoe, you want to be able to be here for sunset, so definitely plan your trip around staying at least one night. This place has really good just American food. I got a filet mignon and loved it. There's also tartars, seafoods, You can really find everything here, and they have really great rum drinks as well. So I'm here at Sample the Sierra. This is an annual event that shows off the local food and drink scene here in Lake Tahoe. The event brings together local chefs and restaurants with neighboring growers and producers to turn out samples that are craftily paired with the appropriate wine or brew. The festival marketplace also includes locally made goods such as jam, soap, honey, and olive oil, along with specialty products created right here in Tahoe. Now what I have here is one of the many samples you can get. This is from The Loft, one of the local restaurants. California wine is just like not even comparable to other wine in the US. It's very oaky, delish. And this is their food pairing, which is a wild boar cannoli with pink vodka sauce. Take a look at that deliciousness. That's a wild boar cannoli, people. The other cool thing that happens inside this event is the annual Sierra Chef Challenge. They have 4 restaurants competing. It is the Coldwater Brewery and Grill, the Lake House, Talic Catering Co., and Edgewood Tahoe. So those are 4 spots that you should definitely visit when you're here in town. They have live music that occurs throughout the day, so you can grab a wine, grab a beer, grab some food, or go shopping and then just sit and enjoy local music. So it's the perfect day. The annual Sierra Chef Challenge is happening right behind me here, and they have 4 rounds. Each round they get a box of random ingredients that they have to put together a recipe and a dish for, and then the judges will decide who gets on to the next round. They do this 4 times until they get a final champion. We shall see who will be this year. Maybe Coldwater, maybe not, who knows. Here at Heavenly Gondola, you can take a 2.4-mile gondola ride up to the top of the mountain to see the most scenic views of Lake Tahoe. And once you get to the top, there are restaurants, shops, and more. There's also an entire adventure park in this area, so it's definitely worth visiting when you're here. And how can you beat views like this? Seriously, this is the ultimate way to see the lake. I'm here at Tamarack Lodge on top of Heavenly Mountain. I just got off the gondola, and they have quite the food selection here, but I think most notable is this incredible Bloody Mary with candied bacon. It's pretty much the size of my head, as you can see, and super tasty. They also have soup, salads, pizza, burgers, tons of other options if you want to have a meal when you get to the top. But the interesting part about this mountain is they actually have 9 different lodges, and one of the lodges, which is called Lakeview Lodge, so if you go to that one in the winter, they have 97 different types of beers on tap, which is really impressive for a ski lodge. Now I'm going to enjoy this Bloody Mary, which is the size of my head. Yes, so good. Oh my lord, I can't wait to eat this. So I've been doing some of the adventure stuff that you can do here at Heavenly, and since it's summer, there are 2 things that you really can't miss when you're here. And the first thing is the Blue Streak zip line, which is about 3,000 feet from the top to the bottom, and you can go up to 55 miles an hour. And then the other really fun activity that you should do is the coaster, which operates year-long, and that goes from the top of the mountain down to where the gondola drops off. You can control how fast you go in that. It goes up to 27 miles an hour, and it's one of the most scenic views of the mountain you can get besides the zip line. So don't miss those 2 things when you're here in the summer. There are of course a ropes course behind me, and then a few other adventure style activities you can do here. But of course, Heavenly is known for its skiing, as you can tell by the map they give you, which is literally mainly ski trails. And there's a few that you can't miss when you're here in the winter. One of the most scenic, they tell me, is the Skyline Trail, which you'll see beautiful views of Lake Tahoe. And when you get here in the morning, start on the east side and then go across the mountain that way, and those are the most beautiful views of it. If you are a skier or a snowboarder, this area is known to have some of the most epic tree skiing, which essentially tree skiing is when you're skiing between the trees instead of on the main trail. So make sure you do that if you're coming here in the winter season. So literally you can find something to do no matter what you're interested in, no matter what age you are. It's a great place to spend a day or 2 when you're here in Lake Tahoe. I'm here at Tahoe Tastings, and they offer a wine tasting on an antique wooden boat that goes from South Tahoe to Emerald Bay. You see a beautiful view of the lake, of course. I mean, how could you not here? And you try 8 different types of wine. So it's a perfect way to spend the afternoon. They also offer sunset cruises. So no matter what time of year you're here, you can do one of these amazing wine tasting boat experiences. Emerald Bay. This is the most photographed location here in Lake Tahoe and is also home to Tahoe's only island, which is right behind me. And an interesting thing about this island is that there's a little tea house on top that was once owned by a woman who had a Scandinavian castle, which you can still visit today. That's right on the bay area. And you can come and visit both the castle and the tea house, kayaking, swimming. It's one of the most beautiful places here in Lake Tahoe, and this is one spot that you cannot miss when you come here. No matter where you go, just come here. So gorgeous. I'm here at Red Hut, an iconic diner here in Lake Tahoe that was originally opened in 1959 in Nevada and has since expanded to several locations in California and Nevada. Now this is a just good old greasy diner with really tasty food. I got the waffle sandwich, which comes with an egg on top and 2 slices of bacon. This place is known for their waffles, so definitely get that when you come here. It's a family-owned business, so you know you're getting a really intimate experience here with high-quality food. Great for breakfast, so definitely come here for breakfast. Tahoe Beach Retreat Lodge, and they do a luau once a month during the summer months, and it's just a fun night out. They do it right on the lake. They have hula dancers, fire dancers, they have a live band that's playing Hawaiian music, and upon arrival you get a cute little Mai Tai and of course a lei. And yeah, they have a buffet with all Hawaiian food. It's just a fun evening out during the summer here. That's also delicious. Blue Angel Cafe. This place has tons of organic and vegan options. Everything is super fresh. I got a ginger beer and then also their mushroom soup, and I ordered a quinoa beet salad, which is coming soon. And that sounds really tasty. I'm not normally a beet person, but I'm pumped. Oh my god, this is so delicious. You can tell that it's real ingredients because the flavor that you get from the food is just unmatched. I'm really happy with my choice. Yum. I'm here at Cold Water Brewery, and this place is super unique because they actually brew their beer in-house. It's a local craft brewery here in Lake Tahoe, and as you can see, they have a wide selection of different types of beer. Literally, they have 9 of them, and you can try them all here. Literally, we're right next door. Super cool. All of the beer here is handcrafted and brewed on site, and they have 7 barrels in-house. So let's try some of this beer right now. They have all the descriptions here, and I'm just gonna sample them. I'll see you later. Cheers! Idle Wine Bar. Now this is a new wine bar that just opened in town, and I think the highlight besides the locally produced wine here is that it is lakefront. I mean, behind me it literally looks like I'm in the Caribbean. That's just how beautiful this water is, and you can enjoy it while doing a wine tasting, or you can get a whole bottle, and if you buy a whole bottle you get a whole wine tasting for free. So really, all around, you love wine, you love a good view, this place is perfection. Thanks so much for joining me on my tour of Lake Tahoe area. If you like this video, remember to subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and I will see you next time.